everyone, मेरा नाम Sumedha है and welcome to Chalchitra Talks. This week, I want to talk about a band called Unknown Mortal Orchestra from Portland, Oregon. This band का music is very much in the psychedelic genre, and in a lot of their songs, they've programmed the vocals to actually blend in with the instruments, because of which it sounds very mellowed down and almost is part of the background instrumentals that in that song. And this is one reason I really love listening to their music, because it makes for a very easy but also at the same time very interesting listen. Because of the distortions and the frequent layering that they introduce in the vocals as well as the instruments, and also the mellowed down vocals, इनके song से एक बहुत mysterious and intriguing vibe आता है. And again, this is one more reason I think why it compels you to listen to more of their songs. I got introduced to Unknown Mortal Orchestra's music through YouTube recommendations, and मेरे को बहुत time लगा realize करने में कि a lot of the songs का lyrics are actually quite serious and also sad, and I think this is something which you can't make out instantly when you're listening to the song for the first time or even a few initial times, because of the overall psychedelic nature of the songs and all the effects that they put in, unless you actually go ahead and read the lyrics yourself. For this particular episode, I want to focus on UMO's two most recent albums, Multi-Love and Sex and Food. I also really love the first two albums by the band, but I will cover them in a separate episode of the series. I want to start with the album Multi-Love, which was released in 2015. The main theme of this entire album is actually polyamory, which is Greek or Latin for multi-love, and this actually captures a real incident, a real time frame from Ruben Nielsen, who's the founder and the lead singer in the band, from his life, and he actually was involved in such a relationship at one point. So a lot of the song's lyrics are around this particular theme. The first song that I want to talk about from this album is called Can't Keep Checking My Phone, and it is my most favorite song from this album and also among other UMO's songs. Starting with this song, here no effects have been added to the vocals, but I still really love Ruben's voice here, and even the beats in the songs are so prominent and catchy. Now coming to the video, video actually includes a lot of different scenes depicting a collection of rare syndromes, phenomena and occurrences. जब मैंने वीडियो पहली बार देखा, I did not know almost all of the terms that they were showing in the video, and you can't directly understand what is happening from the scenes because you don't really understand the term. But that is what happened with me, and in fact the song ka naam has been kept as Can't Keep Checking My Phone, because when you're watching the video you will be compelled to check on your phone what each of those terms mean, and that is what the song actually intends to do, and that is what we actually end up doing. So I did find the meanings of what each syndrome or each phenomena means, and it was super interesting to watch the whole video. So if you're listening to the song for the first time, please do also watch the video along with it. I do want to mention the meanings of a few of the terms that they have shown in the video. So first is Capgras syndrome. It's a condition where you think that some other person has been replaced by an imposter. Imposter, I think, is someone who looks like you. Then there is Stendhal syndrome, where you experience increased heart rate, dizziness or even hallucinations when you look at a stunning piece of art. Then there is echopraxia, where you're compelled to mimic someone else's movements. So definitely if you understand the terms after googling or going through the comments, then watch the video again, because then you'll be able to understand what the scenes are actually depicting much better. Two more songs that I really like from this album are Extreme Wealth and Casual Cruelty and The World is Crowded. In the first one, Extreme Wealth and Casual Cruelty, you can hear the characteristic distorted vocals, and distortion has been introduced also in some of the instruments. And the next song, The World is Crowded, again has very dreamy and catchy vocals. Moving on to the next album, Sex and Food, which is the most recent album and it was released in 2018. इस album में बहुत सारे slow paced psychedelic songs हैं with again a lot of the characteristic fuzziness or distortions that have been introduced, and a lot of layers also. The first song that I want to talk about from this album is called Ministry of Alienation. It begins with an electronic guitar piece, and I find the intro to be super catchy and intriguing. And when I was listening to it for the first time, it's the intro that actually just drew me into the song. The next song that I want to talk about from this album is called Chronos Feasts on His Children, and again a very interesting sort of dark seeming song title. इस song में there are layered vocals, the effects that they've added, and it's very prominently audible in the song. The next two songs that I want to mention from this album are, first one is The Internet of Love. इस song में what drew me in the most again was the intro, which is a very strong guitar tune, and what I really love more about the song is that they have repeated that particular tune throughout the song. And lastly, I want to talk about the song We're Not in Love, We're Just High. And the official video of the song, it's an animated video where they're showing someone is playing this particular tune on the piano, and I think because you can see it, that particular tune instantly becomes more easily heard. And in this song, you can actually hear the mellowed down vocals effect that Yuma puts in a lot of their songs. The words of the songs blend in with the instruments, and initially when I was listening to it, and also for a few consequent listens, I could not make out that there are actual words in the songs or actually someone is singing. It's only after a few listens I realized that there's some like vocals happening in the song. So if you did like these particular songs from the album Sex and Food, please do listen to the full album, because almost all of the songs are really good, and they've used the characteristic fuzziness very well in, again, almost all of their songs. And yeah, if you also like the songs from the first album, Multi Love, few more songs that you can check out from Multi Love are Necessary Evil, the song Multi Love. So if you're into psychedelic music, please do check out Unknown Mortal Orchestra, because they're very much into that, in that genre, and again, because of the characteristic effects that they put, they're easy to listen to and also easy to like. So this was my recommendation for the week, and please do let me know in the comments what do you think about this band, and I'll be back next week with another recommendation.